it's just for visitation. He takes you back to his new bachelor pad and cries his eyes out on the couch. 'Cause mom has got a new boyfriend, and you can call him Dad if you want. And we sing la 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 la. D is for divorce. And we sing la 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 la. D is for divorce. La 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 la. D is for divorce. And we sing la 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 la. Sometimes strangers talk to you. You might not know what to do. Remember the words I'm telling you. Some strangers, they might want you for your organs. They might seem friendly and nice. They might be very polite. So please, please take this free advice. It's so important, please protect your organs. It's not your fault. Some strangers are bad. They'll tell you what you want to hear, and you'll wake up without kidneys anymore. It's like they walked right out the door. Those kidneys are never coming back. I know you must be pretty scared going out into the world, but you should be fully prepared to fight for your right to keep those organs. So when a stranger talks to you, what is the safest thing to do? Assume that he wants to hurt you. He'll turn you inside out on the black market. It's no secret. Some people are bad. They'll offer you some candy bars, and you'll wake up in a bathtub full of ice. You sold your organs for a candy bar. I hope you were not too attached. Some strangers, they might want you for your organs. You're much more of a target if you're an orphan. Some strangers, they might want you for your organs, those healthy organs. 'Cause when you're sold for parts, you're worth a fortune. There's one thing that you must realize. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. We are born and then we live our lives. Then, my friend, you die. Everybody dies. One day you will die. Everybody dies. Your goldfish is not in heaven. Religion says they've got no souls. No, they got no souls. So where do dead fish go now? Well, I don't decision be like sending them away? And after all they've done for you, ooh.
Hey, interwebs, it's Tuesday night. You know what that means. It's time for Digital Slumber Party with Amber Cyrus and Anthony Kapfer.
Hello, welcome to the show. It's our holiday extravaganza. It's the holidays, people. And you know what that means.
What?
I don't know. I guess you have to see your families and stuff. Probably. Here's a Christmas song for all the kids out there. There is no Santa Claus. There is no Santa Claus. It's true, but this is between me and you. Your parents lie to you. They want you to be good all year, so they make up some stuff about some old man who's watching you when they're not there. Ask them if they feel bad for looking you right in your eyes and spewing out these silly lies. Well, they must think you're pretty dumb to really fall for that. Believing there's a creepy old guy watching you in bed. And if that were the case, wouldn't they keep him far from you? Would they let him in your house and serve him cookies too? No old man is watching you. Your parents buy all of your gifts. So who's that guy at the mall? You sat on his lap and you told him what you want. He's just some guy who doesn't care. He probably hates kids and hates his stupid job. There is no Santa Claus. There is no Santa Claus. It's true, but this is between me and you. Your parents lie to you. They want you to be good all year. And if you're good, they'll buy you toys. They buy your love. Yeah, they buy your love. There is no Santa Claus, it's true. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Irish.
Oh, just a strong open, ruining Christmas for everybody. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I ruined it. There you go. I once played that song for a young kid in the audience at a show.
Yeah.
But you know, they got to know.
yeah, I'm glad that you take it upon yourself to be the one to tell them.
Yeah. Somebody's got to tell these kids the truth.
Yeah, but it's funny because you don't look like a trustworthy adult to a child.
No, not at all. And I was noticing, you know, I haven't played that song in a while. I played it a few times earlier today. And I just happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror while I was playing the song. And I was like, man,
it's getting creepier as time goes on. I wrote that song when I was like 25 years old. Now I'm all old and gray. And
it's like you're like jealous of the kids' love, you know? Like the kids trust and love Santa, and you're like, you know what? Santa doesn't exist, but I'm here.
It's getting to the point where I could probably be Santa at the mall.
You could, yeah. A very Ozempic Santa. That's you. You know what is very interesting to me? I'm surprised that nobody has gone that route with all of like the drones in Jersey and the southern part of California. Yeah. You know, I'm surprised that they didn't twist and they're like, it's mass surveillance for Santa. It's definitely not a defense company or Elon Musk or the FBI or whatever. It's just Santa making good on his promise to watch all of you.
Hey, he's got to see you when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
How's he going to know when you're awake?
It's a great question. Great question. Put nanobites in the water so that they just track your body the whole time. But, well, it's the holidays.
Oh, yeah. Holiday season.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Very possibly the last holiday season we'll ever have on Earth.
Who knows? Who knows?
Coming into some scary times. Mm-hmm. But, that's for later.
Now let's drink eggnog. What do you think of eggnog?
I did the corporate gig the other day, and it was a virtual gig. So it was on Zoom, and I got onto the show, the Zoom meeting, and it was a little bit before the show started. So I heard the company just like doing their company small talk, and they were like, okay, let's go around. Everybody say, what's your favorite holiday drink? It's like, there's one. It's eggnog. Everybody's is eggnog. What else is there? Is there another one?
I don't know. Put your favorite holiday drink in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Let us hear hot chocolate. But that's
a year-round staple.
That's just winter. That's just winter. Yeah, and it could be anytime.
Yeah.
But okay, let's say we give you hot chocolate.
Oh, cider. That's a good one.
Cider. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're talking. Mm-hmm. Now is cider alcoholic?
I think it can be. If it's apple cider, it is.
Hey, they call cider alcoholic just cider, and we call it hard cider. So So we're literally calling it alcoholic.
Oh, it's like saying ATM machine. If you say hard cider.
But I think like apple cider, there's like apple cider, which is processed different from apple juice. And so it has like, it's like thicker and like milky.
Oh, yeah. But
there's also just alcoholic cider. Party cider.
Is cider always apple based?
Merle said no. But
okay. So we got cider, we got eggnog, maybe hot chocolate. How is this even a conversation?
I don't know. What about like punch? I feel like punch is very popular.
Oh, punch.
I don't know. Like, don't people get out like their crystal punch bowls and they make punch?
I think so. Okay, let me ask you this. I don't think I've ever asked you this. You're from Hawaii. Hawaiian punch. You guys just call it punch over there, or?
Funny. That's really funny. I've actually never heard that before. Yeah, we do. Do you remember those Hawaiian Punch commercials where it was just that cartoon character physically assaulting everybody?
Yeah. How about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Yeah, I like that he has an East Coast accent, but he is a Hawaiian guy.
See?
He's a monster.
I'm gonna punch ya. Hawaiian style.
That's how you know the company is a front for the mob. That guy right there and his silly little thing. Oh, Andrew said dissolve a candy cane in Pepsi. That's
What?
fantastic.
Okay, he's making up his own stuff now. See, where were you on the Zoom chat? The corporate Zoom. It was
Just coming up with crazy stuff.
everybody was like eggnog. Yeah, eggnog. Oh yeah, it's like one of those. Remember those Sam Adams commercials?
No,
When,
I don't.
Oh, it was, you know, the beer, right? Sam Adams. Mm-hmm. It was like a bunch of guys on their lunch break, like corporate dudes, and the waiter's like, "What are you guys having to drink? Can I start you off with a drink?" And they're all looking around. They're like, "I'll have a Sam Adams." "Oh yeah, I'll have a Sam Adams." "I'll also have a Sam Adams." "Me too." Everybody wants a Sam Adams. So it's like that. Everybody's like, eggnog, 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 eggnog.
Also, eggnog, I don't get the appeal of.
No,
It's
too
not.
creamy.
I think if I were to have eggnog in my refrigerator or see eggnog at a party, I would think it would not be something I would gravitate towards, and I would think that it would have to be thrown out for food safety reasons.
It always tastes like it should be thrown away.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, I put a bunch of rum in there," and you're like, "Oh, okay. Well, it'll combat whatever else is percolating in there."
Wouldn't that make the dairy curdle?
Yeah, like a White Russian.
How do they? I don't know how they do it, but every time I drink eggnog, it's like I just can't stop going like. Like it's so much cream.
Yeah, it's like basically melted ice cream, but not as good. Oh,
They're like,
Andrew
can
said,
we melt down ice cream and then make it taste bad?
yeah, Andrew said everybody loves drinking scrambled eggs. I love it. If you're hungry and thirsty, but you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's eggnog. It's like a meal supplement.
When you want to celebrate the holidays on the go.
Oh, Bill said apple cider with a fireball shot in it. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, nobody had a answer this interesting when I was doing the
Yeah.
corporate gig. But I guess, if they were interesting, they wouldn't need to hire me.
That's true. They would not have paid you any money.
They would have had their own show happening.
Yeah, I like mulled wine. That seems like it's a holiday thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like that too. I guess that is a holiday thing. I do like that.
They have like a German name for it, and it's so German. Hold on. Let me
Whatever.
find out
It's
the name.
probably just somebody yelling. Like,
But I think the word glug is in there. Let's see. German mulled wine.
Mulled wine.
Glühwein.
I'm getting some texts about this.
About what?
We got Brandy Alexander,
Oh, wow. If you're 70 years old.
Hot Toddy.
Oh, a hot toddy is really good. Yeah. Or a hot buttered rum is also very delicious.
I have a hard time drinking rum now because when I was in my early 20s, me and my friends, we would always there used to be a website, I forget what it was, but it would tell us where all the open bars were in New York.
Yeah.
And so we'd show up to all these open bars, and every Friday there was it's not even there anymore. This place called Crash Mansion. It was a music venue and a bar, and they would do like a 1 or 2 hour open bar, but it had to be whatever they were sponsored by that week, and it was almost always a flavored rum. And
Gross.
but we still, I don't think you're supposed to do like a flavored rum and Coke.
Oh.
I think it's too much. But we were like, 23. So what did we know? We were ordering rum and Cokes, but it would be like some kind of weird flavored rum. And I almost always threw up at the end of the night. And I have a hard time drinking rum now.
I understand. That's fair.
Also Jägermeister. Same reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when Jägermeister and Goldschlager were like the most popular alcohols, but
Those were the two.
nothing tasted good?
No.
That and like UV Blue. and everybody's vomit was just like the worst puddle of color. Oh,
Well, at least you know it's not blood.
Yeah. Well, we hope. Horrible.
Unless you're
Horrible,
royalty.
horrible.
Yeah, Jägermeister. It's like they're like, yeah, can we melt down licorice and then also make it taste bad?
It's not good.
It's kind of like an eggnog thing.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't like it. But I love that there is such a variety of holiday drinks for our audience.
I forgot that there was this much variety because literally everybody just said eggnog.
I know. We don't drink very much either. So in terms of the non-alcoholic holiday beverages, and I'm on the cusp of being a diabetic, so I can have very little. I'm like, can I have a mini peppermint stick and then a cold glass of water afterwards? Ooh, how fancy.
Let me just get a hot cup of water with a Ricola in it.
Yeah. I am such an old person that lately, because Anthony just got over having COVID, and so we have a bunch of just these lemon mint Ricolas, and I've just been really enjoying them as an after dinner dessert. That's how old I am. Not only am I eating hard candy like all the time, but it's a sugar-free Ricola. That's what I'm eating.
I don't even consider that candy. You were like, oh, I think I'll have a hard candy. Ricola!
I'm such an old person. I just finished the last one, so.
Oh, okay.
Right before the show.
I guess I can't have dessert tonight.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get you like a glass of prune juice or something. You should be fine.
I'll have a vodka prune juice.
Christmas. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Gosh, one or the other, both together, that just opens up the dams.
You think that would be any good? I don't know if anybody. You think that's somebody's go-to drink, and is it good?
I'm sorry, a vodka prune juice?
Yeah, a vodka prune juice.
I would love to see you order that at a bar, any bar. What would that drink be called?
It'd be called a B. Arthur.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What else?
You're such a hipster that you could like get away with it. Go to like a real cool bar where they're like playing turntables and be like, "Hey man, can I get a double B. Arthur?" Sorry,
now,
what's in that?
It's a vodka prune juice.
Sorry, vodka what juice, man?
Prune.
I don't think we have prune juice, and then that's when you take out your stash of prune juice and you give it to them.
I got it. It's in a flask.
Oh, Bill said it's called a Christmas explosion. Oh no! And Sarah said we got to make sure we're stocked up on TP first. That's true before we experiment with these things. Ooh.
You know, but it's weird. So prunes are just plums, right? Mm-hmm. Like the raisin version of plums. Mm-hmm. Oh. Plums don't make you poop.
They do.
Do they?
That's the fermentation, I guess.
Oh, it changes it. Because I've eaten plums. I don't feel any different when I'm done.
It's not fermentation. It's just when you dry it, you're mostly getting the fiber. It's all about the fiber.
Okay.
Yeah, there was that. I don't know who it was. I saw a comedian on TikTok talk about how she ate like 16 dried apricots, and she was talking to her partner, and she was like, "What is a dried apricot?" And her partner was like, "It's just a whole apricot that's dried." And she's like, "I ate 16 fucking apricots? Are you kidding me?" It's just ridiculous. But yeah, that's what they are.
I kind of want to try it. Vodka prune juice.
You can commit to the bit. We have a handle of vodka just sitting on top of the fridge.
It's like
just
5 gallons.
It's not 5 gallons.
Is it not?
I don't
it's
think
1
so.
gallon.
It's 1
3 gallons.
It's a handle.
It's giant.
Yeah.
It's like if I think about if somebody said, "Here's some moonshine," and they handed me a thing, that's
right there.
Oh yeah, you can, it looks smaller behind on camera. It looks smaller.
Well, my head is really big and I'm very far in the foreground. That's the only reason. Wouldn't it be funny if my head was so big that that's what it looked like right next to me? That's like a thimble. A handle of vodka just looks like a thimble. Also, sorry everybody, our apartment is a mess because Anthony is cleaning his office, which is great.
Yes.
Our hallway is a staging area for trash.
Yeah, I moved some stuff out of the I'm redoing the whole room. I took everything out of the closet. The closet is like a whole entire wall. So it's a big closet. So I took everything out. I vacuumed. We're getting a new couch in the living room. And that couch behind you is coming in here. It's going to be the ultimate hang zone in here.
Yeah, so if you guys want to hang out with Anthony Kapfer, just Venmo Digital Slumber Party with the amount of days that you want to stay there.
Yeah.
He'll rent it out like an Airbnb situation.
But so that means I have to, I guess nobody knows because you never see that part of the room. But there's a desk with a whole bunch of stuff. And then there was a bunch of stuff under the desk.
Yes.
And so I have to find a place for all that stuff. So for now, I guess it's the hallway.
It's the hallway.
Which you can see now. But the closet's looking good. I'm happy with the progress that I've made in here.
That's pretty nice. I like that you and I have grown into a phase of our life where for Christmas we agreed to buy pieces of furniture for each other. With couch, each other, for each other. Mm-hmm.
New mattress is gonna come.
Mm-hmm. Try to do it before all the tariffs get into
Yeah. So, pretty excited. Maybe we'll be off from the show for the next couple of weeks because of holidays, but maybe we'll do the next show in here. Maybe we can get you set up on that couch behind you in here.
Yeah. Would we still not be looking at each other? Also, would the echo be weird? Because we tried that once and I didn't know where to look because I was talking to you, but I was trying to look to the audience, and that was...
I know. It's weird, but maybe we could try it out. And we could just have one camera.
Yes.
So we would just both be on camera. We'll figure it out, but maybe...
Just put this coat on that skeleton behind you and then put that on the couch, and then it'll feel like I'm in there with you. And then I'll just be out here.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
But will you be doing the show? You'll just be out there watching TV?
No, I'll do the show from out here.
Oh.
On the new couch. Why would we get a new couch and I'm not going to be on the new couch? Come on. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we should do the next one out there. On the big new couch.
Part of the reason we're getting a bigger couch is because of this happening. Like, look at how much of the couch she takes up. This is her being conservative with the amount of space
she's not even stretching her legs out.
No, normally it's like 75% of the couch, and then the rest of us just pile into a corner, or one of us sits on the floor. So now we're like, hey, maybe getting a bigger couch will make it so that we all have an opportunity to be together in the living room. But realistically, what's going to happen is everybody is going to stretch out on the couch, and Anthony and I will end up on the floor or just standing in our own living room.
Just standing there.
Yeah.
We'll see, because the way it is, like, one of us could fit on the couch now.
Yes.
With Merle there, and one person's on the floor. But if one of us gets up to get a snack or some water or something, then a lot of times, like, if I get up, Vinny will jump in my spot. And then he'll be there. And then sometimes Benny's there too. And then it's a whole couch that with no room for either of us.
Yeah.
So we need a bigger couch.
Yeah. We've really established a nice pet hotel here. Which is pretty much what we have. We just brought in another animal from outside. So we're basically landlords. Oh no. Landlords.
But it's cool. We don't get paid.
Yeah. We are renting from the animals. Andrew said we're renting from the animals. They are our landlords. We have to ask them permission, ask them nicely.
They don't...
the toilet's broken, they don't fix it. They definitely are landlords.
Nope.
Don't give a shit about it. Also, I want to bring something back real quick. Somebody in the Twitch chat said that Long Island iced tea is their favorite holiday drink. And they said it again because I missed it the first time. I did not know that was a holiday drink.
Long Island iced tea. Well, it's not.
In Long Island, they're not like, oh, we only sell this for 6 weeks out of the year.
A lot of bartenders, I think, would like that if it was only available for 6 weeks. Bartenders do not like making a Long Island iced tea.
I love drinking a Long Island iced tea, especially when you're newly of age to drink.
Yes.
It's the most economical way to do it. If you're not going to go for like a 10-cent beer night. I don't know. They don't even do those anymore. But like,
there was a place that we found on that website. I don't think it was every Friday. Well, maybe every other Friday. So after the rum bar, we'd head on over to this other bar in Brooklyn, and they would do penny beers.
Oh, what kind of beer?
Okay, I'm glad that you asked. It was a mixture of like the end of every keg that they had.
That's so gross. Oh, yeah. That's so gross.
It was so gross, but it was a bar restaurant, and they had really good nachos. So we'd get our penny beers all night, and this was just the whole whatever night they were doing it was all night until they ran out of it. So it's not like, if you go like at the other place with the flavored rum, we had it might have been 2 hours. It was an hour or 2 hours of the open bar. So we'd have to, we order our rum and Coke, and then go and pretend to drink the whole thing, stash it away, and then come back and order like as many as we could within the. So we usually could get up to about 6 rum and Cokes before time ran out. And then we had like another couple hours to finish the rum and Cokes. And then we had all night to puke.
Oh my goodness.
So that was good. But the other place, they did the penny beers all night. So you could drink terrible beer all night until they closed. And you could order nachos and puke.
That is horrible. I had a friend who was a bartender, and she said at the end of the night, sometimes people would do the mat shots. So like when they would pour the drinks into the shot glasses, there's like a mat on the bar. It like catches all of the stuff, and then they would pick up the mat, and then just all of the runoff or the stuff that fell out of the cup they would put it into a shot glass, and the bartenders would. I was like, the bartenders would drink that?
That's one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard.
And also, you guys had access to
top shelf,
to the top shelf, the middle shelf, the bottom shelf, which is the bottom shelf, but it's still higher than the top of the bar. Why are you drinking everything from the top of the bar? That's disgusting.
That is gross.
I know, it's very gross. So for people who are they don't partake in alcohol, it's probably I feel like tonight has really reinforced everybody who doesn't drink that maybe they just shouldn't, because it is gross sometimes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it long and hard about how many gross types of alcohol are in that mat. People are touching it with their hands. Ooh.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's not even that it's a mixture. It's that it's coming off of the mat.
Yeah, it's like the adult version of a suicide when you go to a 7-Eleven.
What is that?
When you get all of like the slushies.
Oh.
The Slurpees.
Yeah, but at least you're not drinking out of that drain. When you pour the slushie, it has the little drain at the bottom.
Yeah.
At least you're not drinking it out of that.
Oh, but those things are not super clean.
They're probably as gross as where the liquid comes out of.
Ugh.
What do they call that? Tap? Is that a tap?
I don't know. I don't know anything about alcohol.
Fountain.
I'm still grossed out by the idea of a B. Arthur. So honestly, it's not.
I don't know why that came to my mind so fast.
What would a Sophia be?
That's just a shot of Jack.
Yeah. Might be.
What would what's her name? Ruth?
Who? The character name?
Yeah,
Rose?
Rue McClanahan.
Rose. Yeah.
There's Blanche. There's Rose. There's Dorothy. There's Sophia.
Well, then make up a drink for all of the girls.
Oh boy. Well, Rose would be Rosé, right? It's got to be.
Cute.
Who are we missing? Blanche?
Is she the slutty one? The cool slutty one?
That's Southern Comfort with mixed with rosé.
Ooh. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's just Southern Comfort mixed with X-Lax. That's all it is. It's always something mixed with some sort of laxative. An alcohol plus a laxative.
Southern Comfort and Vicodin.
Ooh. I like it. We've been binging House, and so we've been really watching and getting into a Vicodin addiction with Dr. Gregory House.
He makes it look so cool. He just pops it open.
Cool.
Vicodin.
He offers it to his patients. He gave some to a dog in the last episode that we watched.
I don't think I ever had a Vicodin.
No?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think I have either.
What is it? Is it like
Killer.
it's like one of those is it like oxycodone?
It's like Percocet.
Yeah.
I think like people can either take Vicodin or Percocet because sometimes one makes people feel sick and the other one is effective at pain management. But I think it might I don't know anything about it. Once when I got I had to get like emergency dental surgery. I think I've told this story before, but I had to get a bone graft in my mouth and it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But like they had to do this thing where they took blood and then they had to like make some stuff out of it so they could pack it into my mouth so my bone could heal. And number one, the oral surgeon, so handsome. He was so handsome and I was so disgusting. Like, you know, my mouth, I was like open mouth and they stretch your mouth out at the dentist so your mouth is always like dry and it hurts. And he was talking to me, which I think is the worst power trip that a dentist could be on. They talk to you and they like ask you an open-ended question. Like,
what's your favorite holiday drink?
Bitch, what? Like, what are you supposed to say? And so anyway, so he did the thing and afterwards he was like, hey, do you have a preference for pain medication? And I was like, I don't take pain medication. I can probably just manage with some like Tylenol or ibuprofen. And he was like, maybe you can sell it. You want to sell it? He was like, because this is an expensive procedure. If you need to sell it, that's okay. I was like, no. And he was like, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
I'm joking.
And I was like, oh, wow. So then I just had like a bunch of Vicodin in my medicine cabinet for a long time. And then I started dating a guy and then like my Vicodin started disappearing one by one.
Classic.
Be like, my neck hurts. Can I have one? And I'd be like, okay. And he was like, okay, great. So I already took one. So I'm glad that you said yes. And I'd be like,
oh, wow.
I know. Well, I was dating Dr. Gregory House. And I was perfectly healthy then, you know? Now I need a diagnostician. Whatever he does.
Oh, House.
I know.
He does Vicodin. That's what he does.
He does Vicodin. He's so cool.
When are we going to do Vicodin?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm good. That's behind me. I could go for a Ricola if you want to do that. I could split it, but there's one left. I just found it.
Ricola!
Yeah, so we could split it if we need to. Just take the edge off until tomorrow when the 7-Eleven opens back up so we can get some more.
We'll cut it in half. Well, what are we going to cut it with? Tums. We're gonna cut the Ricola with Tums.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be so set. It's gonna be wonderful. Also, though, this is it's probably a good idea. This is sugar free, but it's still sweet. So I bet that there's something in here that makes it taste sweet that will actually cause me diarrhea. So good to know.
Well, then
it's smart to cut it with a Tums.
They should package it with the Tums. Like when you get peanut butter with the jelly in the same jar.
Oh my goodness. That's a great idea. Hopefully we don't have anybody from a health insurance company on the line, because you have to patent that before it.
You got cough drops in my antacids, and you got antacids in my cough drops.
Looking at all these chats, Sarah likes her dentist. That's nice. That's good. I didn't like my dentist, and I haven't been back in 5 years, so that's gonna be bad when I have to go back. Andrew says that their dentist is the brother of Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. Oh, and Bill says it's Molotol, the sweetener. Too much of it will give me the runs. Just enough of it will give me the runs. My stomach is so sensitive. Someone could look at me and think a mean thought, and I'll just immediately have diarrhea. That's how sensitive. But yeah. Anyway, Anthony, we should talk about holiday stuff, probably.
I thought we were.
I mean, but like
I always
nice
have diarrhea
stuff.
for holidays.
What are you? Do you have any resolutions?
Oh,
I know you don't do them, but if you had to, gun to your head, what's your resolution for the year?
I don't know. I guess I should probably try to get back into shape.
You're in great shape.
I used to be in really good shape. Abs, cut arms, the whole shebang.
You look great. You look great. You look great, and you look better than the guy to your right. So I think
This guy,
yeah.
he's got abs.
No, he doesn't have anything. He's not even skin. He's just bones. He's bones and polyester.
But that's probably it. We eat pretty good already, so I don't think I have to change that. I just gotta exercise more, go running more, more pull-ups, and that's about it. Everything else I'm doing is perfect.
Andrew said 4 new albums, 1 per quarter.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I've been thinking about it, and I've talked about it a few times throughout the years, but how I've been working on my meta album for like 9 years at this point.
Yeah.
I think 2025, not in the beginning, because there's gonna be a lot going on. But hopefully things maybe will calm down later on, and I think I want to put out the album.
That would be very cool. That'd be very cool.
And but also new stuff. I have songs that I've been working on the last bunch of months, and then I've been enjoying playing acoustic. Maybe I'll do like a folky album.
Ooh, I like it.
That's 3. I gotta come up with something else. I guess Baldwig will do an album.
I love Baldwig
towards Halloween.
Hell yeah.
No new songs yet since the second album came out. If you haven't gotten the album yet, check it out. There's the second album, and I should have it next to me. We got the first album on vinyl. It's ready to go.
I have it. Hold on. Watch roll for 10 seconds.
I'll talk. Okay. Since this is the last show that we're doing before all the holidays until after New Year's, I guess I should plug it because we got the vinyl. Oh yeah, I signed that one. They're not all going to be signed unless you want it to be. But yeah, that's the cover. Updated the artwork a little bit. Show them the back.
Also, Anthony signed this one for me, so it doesn't have his name.
Yeah, they don't all look like that, but they could if you wanted signed. And then the back.
No, it's for me. I get the only one. I can resell it on eBay for a lot of money. There's only one.
And that's some more collage stuff that I did.
Gorgeous.
And then show them the.
I'll do it.
Okay, all right.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. There you go. The insert.
It's got lyrics. It's got some more art. Lyrics to all the songs.
And then here we have the back.
More lyrics.
There's a couple of animals who might look familiar.
Merle's there. Vinny's there. Benny's there.
It's great. It's amazing. Super proud of you. It looks very cool, and it sounds excellent.
Remixed, remastered. I guess if you... and they're going to be numbered. I'm thinking... We got 100 of them, but I think it would be funny if we just numbered the first 69. What do you think?
Yeah.
First 69 are numbered. So I don't know. Reach out. Let me know if you guys want one. We got them available for sale now. So that's it. I guess Venmo me right now.
Well, that sounds like a lot of projects for 2025.
Yeah, it should be. That'll be 4 new albums. That I'll commit to it. Committing to 4 new albums. I mean, one of them is almost 100% recorded already. Just has to get mixed. Another one is pretty much written. And then I just have to write 2 more. I can do that.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy that you talk about that and it's just like so easy for you.
I'll probably write an album in February.
I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. You like to say that you're going to do things and then it's like you're mad that you have committed to doing anything, so then you just don't do it on purpose. It's like you're like a little kid who's like, nobody can tell me what to do, including me. So
I try to tell myself what to do and I'm like, no way, man.
Then you get very overwhelmed and then you say, I didn't want to do it. And I said, nobody made you do it except you. And then you say,
Ah.
But it'll be great. Oh, the Uranus album.
The Uranus album. I do need to work on a song about Uranus for sure.
It's so good. All of the music about Uranus. I keep saying Uranus because
Uranus.
I don't know why.
Uranus. It's the funniest planet. There's never going to be a funnier. I mean, what's the second funniest? I guess is Venus.
Why?
This kind of sounds like penis.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But other than that, there's no competition.
Isn't Jupiter like a giant ball of gas?
Yeah, but the name doesn't sound funny.
But like, is it behind Uranus? Because that would be funny. A giant ball of gas behind Uranus. It's not. Is it in front of Uranus? Well, then it's a front part. Those are even better.
Oh,
It's like a queef.
a planet
Yeah.
queef.
It's the queefiest planet. So that's great. Then you have Uranus. And then Pluto? Is it back in the mix?
I think maybe Pluto is back.
Oh, nice. Cool. I dig it. Pluto is just that planet hanging out all the way at the edge. Doing its thing.
The Brad Williams of planets.
Pluto is gas, isn't it?
No, it's
No?
a rock.
Rock and ice.
Oh,
It's a dwarf.
I don't know.
What other planet questions do you have? We literally have a doctor in the chat who can
Doctor
answer
of
all of your
planets.
planet questions.
I think that's about it.
Oh, okay. What planet are the billionaires going to once
Mars,
Earth
I
becomes
think.
inhabitable? Oh, is it Mars?
I think it's Mars.
Andrew, how accurate scientifically was the Martian movie?
It was fairly accurate in what kind of plans had been made by NASA, because NASA actually consulted on the movie. But they say that the soil on Mars would be better for asparagus than potatoes.
Ooh. What is so great about that is no one could smell his pee on Mars, so he could just eat as much asparagus as he wanted.
Did he have the option to plant something else? He only planted potatoes.
Because they only had potatoes, right? That's what he seeded from was the food that they had.
Yeah. And potatoes are probably more filling. It's probably a better bet if you were worried that you might starve to death.
Yeah,
more carbs, more starch.
But nutritionally, it's nothing. I read an article about an interview that Billy Bob Thornton did, and he moved to Los Angeles, and he was so poor that all he could do, he'd just like buy 10-pound bags of potatoes and just eat that. He had to go to the emergency room because he was so malnourished after like 6 months.
And the doctors had never seen anything like that before because nobody in LA eats carbs.
Yeah, they were like, sir, you should lose about 10 pounds because what you're doing right now, it's not the right kind of weight you should be having. It looks like the guy on your right.
Hey, Billy Bob. What's up? It's the after.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I do love potatoes.
I love potatoes, too. They're so great. They're wonderful. Now that they, in H Mart, they have a little cart that roasts Korean sweet potatoes all day, every day. So sometimes we go in there and I just get like a little Korean sweet potato. And it's like wrapped. If they have a bunch of hot stones and they wrap it in tinfoil and leave it in there. And then I grab one. That's how much I love potatoes. I snack on it.
That's how you eat it?
Like a chipmunk outside. I'm like that. I toss the skins away really dramatically. So good. So tasty.
I'm hungry now.
How are you? Well, we only have one Ricola left, so.
Oh, boy.
We do. What else do we have? I don't know.
Half a Ricola and 6 Tums. Just
and a handle
really
of vodka.
Stretch it.
There we go. We're gonna have a bad night.
We should have been getting drunk on this show.
Oh God, no.
As the holiday special.
Oh no, nobody wants to see that.
Maybe I'll do a show. Well, I'll start practicing all my songs now, and I'll do a show where I just keep drinking, and then we'll see if I can remember how to play my songs.
I don't love that idea. I hate that idea. Also, Andrew said that half of a sugar-free Ricola, 6 Tums, and a handle of vodka is an LA supper.
If you're successful.
But I hate that idea just because, not for the performance part of it, but what if you get sick afterwards?
Well, I'll have a cutoff.
I think that is a great idea for you. You're a 40-year-old man. You can make your own choices. But we do only have one bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'll just have you remember that.
I'll just bring a bucket in here.
Oh. At that point, like, what do people do? Because I have not thrown up in a very long time. So, like, I see on television, people they get the bucket for the side of the bed. You just throw the bucket away, right? That's what I would do.
Throw it away?
I would throw the bucket away. I'd be like, I don't want to look inside it. I don't want to know. I'll put the bucket in this garbage bag. I'll put that garbage bag into another trash can, put that trash can into another garbage bag, and then throw everything out.
No, you just...
That's what I would do.
You just dump it into the toilet, and then you clean it out.
With your hand?
Yeah, with your hand.
Oh,
I remember.
God.
I was. Well,
Is this gonna be a gross story?
Yes.
I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Maybe I'll take the headphones off and you can tell everybody.
No,
else.
It's not fun.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm an adult. I can handle it.
I was doing like a week of shows at the Improv in Pittsburgh, and they put me up in a hotel. It was pretty nice. It was like a Marriott something, Courtyard Marriott or something. And the last night, everybody, it was like all the comics and the staff went out, and I think we went to Dave and Buster's, and but then we went to some other bar after. Everybody was getting really drunk, and I had earlier in the day I had like crepes.
Yeah.
So I had like a bunch of sweet sweet stuff, and so that probably wasn't a good meal to have earlier. It was at the place Obama ate there. It was some crepes place. Obama likes it.
Oh, that's
So anyway, so later on we're really drunk, and I probably had leftover crepes in the fridge in the hotel. And anyway, I was really drunk, and I started. I don't know what happened. I think that maybe I also clogged the toilet, and there was no plunger, so I started throwing up in the tub, and it wouldn't go down.
I hate this story. We don't have to talk about the rest
So I
of
was
it.
trying. I had 2 plastic cups, and I was going like
Oh,
this
Anthony, that's horrible.
in the tub.
That's really
Trying to
gross.
scoop it out.
Oh, that's so gross. I am horrified. And also, everything on the internet stays on here forever. Why did you have to tell that story? That's gross. That's real gross. Oh,
man.
I was thinking, like, back when I almost poisoned you with expired salad
Oh, yeah.
dressing, I was thinking in my head, how are we going to look at each other in the eyes if one of us is on the toilet and the other person has to expel something somewhere? I didn't know what was going to happen. That's, we have a lovely home and I love it, but we only have one bath. We only have one
Yeah.
toilet specifically. So I was
Well,
like, what do we do?
I would let you have the toilet, and I would figure, I'd probably take a garbage bag and put it on some kind of big bowl or something.
Oh, I really don't love that this is where the holiday special has ended up for us. I don't love this at all. We should plan out the next year holiday special a little bit more in advance so we avoid the grossest topics ever. Oh no, Andrew asked if we have a garbage disposal. We do.
Oh, good idea.
Open the sink when you have a garbage disposal.
So that's what I would do, because I know that you wouldn't like it. It's your nightmare to be throwing up. So if we both get sick at the same time, you take the toilet, and I'll just throw up right down the drain.
Yeah, that sounds good. Love it. Watching House has really made me realize just how incredible our bodies are to keep everything inside of it
Yeah.
at all times, most of the time. There's always you wait, I don't know, 3-4 minutes and someone will be coughing up blood, or they take up the blanket and there's just blood underneath their bodies. Like their back is just covered in stuff.
Pooping out blood. A woman's head exploded on one episode.
Yeah. Her head.
She was like, my head hurts. And then her skull just...
And then all of the male doctors were like, are you on your period? Is that why? Are you on your period?
Must be hormones.
Do you think you should lose about 10 pounds? Maybe that'll make the headaches go away. Okay. We'll put you on Ozempic, a GLP-1. That's fine. It's pretty incredible. I hope that there is nothing that is medically factual about that show, because it does not do me well at all. We were watching it and it was an episode. We were eating
just sat
bulldog.
down to eat dinner.
Oh my god, it was so gross. We were eating bulldog, which is it's a red sauce and there's chicken and we put cheese on top of it, so it's delicious. But then we were watching this episode of House where they're on a plane and everybody starts getting potentially meningitis. I don't know what happens because we stopped watching because
They're
everybody
just throwing up. House is like, can you turn your head? And they're like, why? And he's like, because you're about to throw up and I don't want you to do it on me. And then the woman's like, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a guy in first class and he's like, blah, blah. He's just puking all over the place.
and then I say, can we turn this off? And Anthony says, yes, we can. And you have a stomach of steel because you're just eating through it all. You're like,
I'll eat through it.
and I was like, I feel
I don't
nauseous.
mind.
I can't do this anymore.
I think if it was real vomit, like if we were maybe, I'm trying to think, Like if we were watching Jackass, you ever see when Steve-O does the goldfish trick?
No, I don't want to talk about that. I hate that.
I think maybe if we were watching that, maybe I'd have a harder time eating. But fake vomit, I could watch fake vomit all day long.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I hate it. I really don't like it. I hope everybody has a really great holiday, though. And I hope that you guys all have a safe holiday, a fun holiday, a great new year. Everybody is with family or friends or chosen family or pets.
Yeah.
All the above.
Yes, all of the above.
And don't forget to Venmo at Digital Slumber Party.
And I'm so sorry for
All
anybody who
holiday
could
season.
not watch the show because of the level of gross content that we talked about.
Nah, they loved it. They loved it.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Evil Dave, for Venmoing us.
Is there anything else that you want to say for 2024, Anthony, on this show?
You know, it was a year better than next year, almost certainly. So I hope everybody enjoyed it, because it's gonna get much worse.
Oh, a threat. Nice. I like that.
I mean, I hope it doesn't, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, we will see. We will see.
So, I gotta renew my passport.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good one.
I hope so too. I hope so too. Well, to end on a slightly lighter note,
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody who's watched the show, hung out with us over the last year, over the last few years. We appreciate you guys, and you guys make our Tuesday nights really fun and totally manageable in sometimes really awful, terrible world.
Oh yeah,
So-
you guys are the best. The next show that we do will be it'll be our 3-year anniversary show.
Yeah, we'll be talking about diarrhea for that whole thing too.
So much diarrhea. Isn't it crazy? We've been doing this show for 3 years.
And we still just talk about vomit and diarrhea. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the pillars. Here are the pillars of the show for people who have just tuned in. Number 1, Tim Allen. We'll pivot to that almost 80% of the time. Number 2, Guy Fieri. Number 3, John Stamos' belly button was a big part of the show for a little while.
It.
Yeah.
Google it. Sarah says 9/11.
9/11. We can't forget that.
Never
Literally.
forget. Never forget.
And then, just gross stuff. Just gross stuff. So those are the 5 major food groups of Digital Slumber Party,
Yeah.
which we hope to continue to revive through 2025.
It'll be good.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
It's been 3 years, right? Not 4. 3 years? 3 years. Maybe Jay knows. I don't know. I think it was 3.
I feel like it shouldn't be hard to do math. We started in 2021. The end of 2021?
It was it was a few days before New Year's. So 3 years.
3 years.
Okay.
Predates
3 years
our
doing this
us
show.
living here.
So, yeah, really, it would have been, I guess, closer to next week would have been our anniversary show. But we got to skip the next 2.
Digital Slumber Party is, I think, officially a toddler now.
Yeah. Which means Republicans don't care about it.
They cared about the concept of it, but once we started doing it, once it started existing on its own, they were like, no thanks, we're good.
It can legally be killed in a school, I think.
On that note,
it really did get dark at the end.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know what happened, everybody. I'm sorry. I tried to bring it back.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anthony, play us out.
I don't have a song prepared, but
You don't have an end of the world song prepared?
no.
No.
Do I? Oh, which ones do I have about the end of the world?
don't know.
Oh man, which ones do I have there about the end of the world?
This is your job. This is not my job.
Wash your hands.
I'm just your wife, Anthony. Wash your hands is a good one. Yeah. And it's a good piece of advice for everybody to take with them into the new year, especially if you get a stomach virus or COVID or you touch a piece of raw meat.
What do you got to do? I need to wash my. How does it? It's in a different key. Hold on. Wash my hands. You should wash your hands. That's not the. I don't know what key this is. I'm trying to play it in a different key.
Thanks everybody on Zoom and Twitch and YouTube, and thanks to Kay and Annie, and happy holidays and happy New Year. And Anthony's gonna figure out this song in 5.
I always want to play it in a different key.
3, 2.
I need to wash my hands.
Yeah.
So you should wash your hands. Let's all wash our hands once again. I think I'm singing in the wrong key. That's not the right key at
all. Great way to end the year.
Yeah.
I'm not even drunk.
Not yet. Oh, you didn't get B. Arthur'd at all.
I don't know. The thing is, this is tuned down a full step, this guitar. See that? So I don't know how to play these songs anymore.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. I need to wash my hands. So you should wash your hands.
Like a lullaby.
Let's all wash our hands once again before we wash our hands. My hands are dry and cracking and the skin is coming off. I scrub so hard there's blood everywhere. So you know what that means. We need to wash our hands again. Make sure to lather your thumbs. And when our hands go numb, that's half the fun. That's how we know we're done.
Yay!
Now we need to wash our hands again. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next year.